So, you just got a girl's phone number. Great job, bro. That's quite an accomplishment, except not really. A phone number does not guarantee you'll get a date, not even close. Every guy has a whole graveyard of phone numbers in his phone that he'll never turn into dates, and if you don't know what you're doing, there's a good chance the phone number you just got will end up in the same exact graveyard. Getting a girl's phone number, IG, or whatever other contact info you got is just your ticket to play the game. Now that you've got her number is when the game really begins. So here's an overview of what to do now that you got it so you can increase the chances that it'll turn into a date as soon as possible. And disclaimer, this applies to getting a girl's Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever else the kids are using these days. Now, there's two ways most guys get a girl's number. You either meet the girl in person or you meet her through a dating app. Either way, step one is exactly the same. You gotta follow up fast. And when I say fast, I mean either the same day or the next morning if you met her on a night out. Most guys think it's needy or try hard to follow up with a girl who just gave you her number. Newsflash, it's not. I consider it practical. If you wait 3 days like conventional advice tells you, she's just gonna forget about you and any other interest or momentum you had built up is gonna be gone. I mean, let me ask you, do you remember chick number 16 that you met 3 days ago? Yeah, well, neither does she. I mean, the best time to board the plane isn't when the damn thing's rolling down the runway. My go-to text for girls I met in person is the following. Hey, it's Zeus. It was nice meeting you tonight. I'd also include a second message that references something you guys talked about in the interaction. If it's a girl I met at a bar or a party, you could say something like, hope you didn't wake up too hungover, or hope you didn't stay out too late. Once she responds is typically when we'll start soft closing or floating the idea of a date. But this brings me to the most important point that really should have been step 0, and that is, you want to soft close a date actively or hanging out before you get the girl's number. You do this for 2 reasons. 1, it gives you a plausible reason for why you can ask for her number. If you make a soft plan to go check out a cool spot in your city, the natural follow-up response to that is, yeah, I'll have to take you there sometime. Here, give me your number and we'll set it up. Now 2, this also gives you an easy reason to start bringing up the idea of a date very fast in your text conversation. This is ideal because we can capitalize on her interest and the momentum fast over text and move it towards a date without needing to have tons of aimless texts back and forth that don't lead you closer to a date and just increase the chances she'll leave it on red. If you talked about a date in person and you mention it over text, well, guess what? Now you're more likely to go on that date. And remember, texting is a tool to set up dates first and foremost. Yes, it's a tool for building momentum and maintaining attraction in between dates, but its sole purpose is to lead to a date as soon as possible. Now keep this in mind, we're not looking for pen pals here. All that free attention is how you get yourself a one-way ticket to the friend zone. And then you end up depressed and lonely in line at a weirdo convention asking your favorite midstreamer to step on you. Oh, holy Zeus, I'm cringing just thinking about it. Now, if you met a girl on a dating app, the process is similar. We still want to follow up fast, except we want to do it immediately. Usually my conversations on dating apps are pretty simple. I propose the idea of a date quickly after we match, and once she agrees, I ask for her number or IG to set up the logistics. As you can see in all the screenshots, my go-to message is, hey, it's Zeus from Tinder, or whatever dating app we matched on. I personally enjoy imagod.com, but I haven't had a chance to put that together yet. I immediately mention the date plans we talked about on the app. If we already made concrete date plans with a time, place, and activity, you'll see immediately. Just start setting those logistics in motion to lock in the date. If we only mention vague date plans, I'll typically start asking the girl about her plans and what she's doing throughout the week. This way I can scope out her availability and pick a day where I know she'll be free. A lot of the time, I'd rather ask a girl when she's free and then choose a date in that range, because if I suggest a very specific day and time and she can't make it, now it makes the conversation a little more clunky because now I'm asking or suggesting another day and it hurts the flow and momentum of the text convo. Typically, I try to set up a date either on the same day or the next day if we matched on a dating app. Because if you wait too long and plan the date for a week in advance, you'll increase the chances of the girl flaking on you or just flat out forgetting about the date altogether. Once we lock in the logistics for the date, I won't continue texting or having aimless conversation if it's not necessary. If we're vibing well over text, then it's fine to keep texting, but most of the time you're better off just hitting her up again when it's time for the date for last-minute confirmation, ironing out any logistics of picking her up and whatnot. Remember, you don't want to be pen pals, you're not looking for a mail-order bride here, okay? Which technically isn't a bad idea, just not right now. If you want to get my entire database of opening lines, word for word text message scripts, and flake-proof strategies for asking a girl out on a date so that you can start going on 1 to 3+ dates per week in the next 30 days, then click the link below and book a free one-on-one call so we can help you come up with a personalized game plan for getting more dates and responses from women than you know what to do with. Like Sam, who implemented our strategy from our program and literally got with a French lingerie model. Did you hear me? French lingerie. Booking a free call with me is what all these guys do to get the insane results you see on screen right now. So take the same first step that they did and hop on a call with me. Hey, talk to you soon. Hell, my phone's ringing already. Hey, it's Based Zeus. Talk to you later.